The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Judicials' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Delaware's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Silver. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Blue Hens in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Punts it out of the air. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it? Turning it on! And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Finally dragged down. He picked up the first down and set him up with a goal-to-go situation. The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Blue Hens will try to punch it in on first and goal. Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical third down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pressure coming. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Delaware. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Judicials offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Short gain on the play before he slides. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's LeBoy. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. This time they'll go to the running game. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. And the Blue Hens are facing 3rd and inches. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Offense lining up quickly. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Back to pass on second down. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the option. Now the pitch. He has the first and still on his feet. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy.
There he goes.
You know, I really like how this offense uses the QB in the running game because he might not be the fastest quarterback in college football, but he's got just enough that you have to respect him and you have to account.
Turning on the Jets. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And really nice job on that last one, picking up the first down.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
The Judicials will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab outside. It's Silver. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Kelly.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Patterson. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
And the Blue Hens are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And the Blue Hens started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to... And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Rutgers is piling on the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up 14 over Ohio. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. And the Judicials really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's it fly. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the pass. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. The Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Judicials come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Big fullback's got it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And here comes the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Silver. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo. They'll go up top on second and short. Got it behind the line. It's Silver. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quickly to the tight end. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's LeBoy. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got him. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. The sure hands, it's Patterson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Hauls it in down the sideline. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Wants to throw on 1st down. Time to take a shot. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. Got some room to run. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
And the Blue Hens will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Running to Green. It's a seam wide open. Oh, a lot of space. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Judicials. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Silver. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on second down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Another incompletion on third down, and the Blue Hens will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Here comes the option.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. Goes to the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's LeBoy. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here comes the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking to throw again. Grab near the marker, it's Silver. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
The Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Now the play fake. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, you were already 2 for 2, and now you're 3 for 3. So offensively, this is just a day that ends in Y. It's another day at the office, continuing to go for it on 4th down. And guess what? Continuing to have success.
Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Blue Hens are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Delaware! And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF has had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 24 to Boise State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turns it on down the left side. Past the 30. The 20. Touchdown, Judicials. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Going right to work up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Silver. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab on the big throw. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Now on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He lost one down the sideline. Catch inside the 30 and still running.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll take it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Slithers into space. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on fourth. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a crease. It's Silver. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Right on the money. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
From the gun, the ground game. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Patterson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Offense facing 4th down.
They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the tailback. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And the Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Working that left side. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Judicials look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Now adjusting.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Rutgers is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 22 over Ohio. We'll circle back. Changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on 4th down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge 4th down conversion late in this football game.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Blue Hens will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffaloes offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. He's loose. It's a running room. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. They'll give it to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Salter. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Buffaloes have this offense rolling. They send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting the drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Delaware's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Patterson. Wide open spaces. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Silver. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. He wants to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On 4th down, looking to pass. The quick out. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Snagged out of the air. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. The Blue Hens, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Finds his big tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job. box, getting the big stop.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
Catch in the middle, it's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Number 35, on to kick it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it in. It's Silver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Using the quick game. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Hayden. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Under fire. Slips away. He'll pull it down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Buffaloes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Salter. On the run, fires downfield. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The Buffaloes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Motion from the wideout with the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's LeBoy. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Kelly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Caught near the sticks, it's LeBoy. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Finds a tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Patterson. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's LeBoy. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks, it's Kelly. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pulls it in. It's Kelly. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And here's the return. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Trying to set the tone with the run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Grabbed over the middle. It's LeBoy. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's LeBoy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Silver. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. To the air, it's Salter. On target. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Inside the 25. Turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he makes the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give from the gun. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on first down from the 30. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Kelly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Silver. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They're looking to throw on second and short. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Kelly. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
And that's a big gain down the field, and the big fella was wide open. I tell you what, nobody around. The defense kind of lost sight of him, and he took full advantage.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Going up top again. Caught in the backfield, it's Silver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Blue Hens are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Splits the uprights, it's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 25 over Oklahoma State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's Salter. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. And he's still running after the move. Touchdown, Bucks! He got a step and just dusted the field.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive. Snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Lewis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Good timing on the quick out. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. With the catch, it's Wilson. And they get him down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking to throw on third. Finds his man. It's Lewis. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. The Blue Hens will move the sticks with the first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted to fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Using his legs, it's Welsh. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught behind the line. It's Smalls. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. They've got the screen set up. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. It is amazing what you can do with your roster if you just refuse to have kickers. It's also amazing how you can wreck a game. Quarterback making checks. They're throwing for it on 4th down. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there. There he goes. Turning on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Gets it out fast. He goes in for the 2, and now they've got it down to 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced...
It's a seam wide open. All out of space. And the tackle is made, but not before that... and gets them 30-plus. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Wants to throw. It's Salter. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Miller. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Miller. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Buffaloes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Man, these ball carriers, they... lot of ability in the open field, their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off play action. action on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. Hey, he's already had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's had some success and been physical. But how about the defense? Ready for him? I guess they've learned their lesson, right? They've already given up 2. They weren't giving up a 3rd.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Scanning the field, it's Salter. Touchdown, Colorado! And the punishment has been extended.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Oh, what a move. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
That's caught. It's Tyree. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Open space at the 25. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Brown will throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Delaware. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looking for the 2-point try. Finds his big tight end. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Brown wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Thanks so much.